Hi there. Hello and welcome back to my daily LongPlay stream. I play through whatever my current game is for a couple hours each day, just about every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right now I'm continuing my playthrough of Darksiders 3 on the Xbox One. I hope to get this game finished up by Wednesday, which is when I'll start playing Control. I will probably get that game sometime on Tuesday in the mail, and I hope to start playing it next week on Wednesday. Today, let's get started. Yesterday, unfortunately I was not able to make as much progress as I had hoped. I had quite a bit of difficulty with some rather frustrating sections, and which resulted in me replaying them over and over again. The hallmark of not just modern games, but all games, really. They can't seem to ever make a game difficult without making it to the point where you have to play through things over and over again. Difficult in this case means frustrating. But regardless, I did manage to make some progress. I did not get to face Wrath yesterday. Hopefully I'll get there today. But I'm starting to get concerned that I might not be able to finish this game by next Wednesday. I absolutely plan on starting Control on next Wednesday, but I would like to get this game done first. If not, what I might end up doing is, pause this for a moment. What I might end up doing is, let's say, pausing or putting this playthrough on hold until after Control and then after Gears of War 5, because that game will come out very shortly after Control. Thankfully, those games will likely have much shorter campaigns than this, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem, but it is something to take into consideration. Alright, here we are. I was very thankful I was able to find this little save room here yesterday. A bit of other news, I did manage to get the little device that I told you about, the RGB SCART to component converter box. I hooked it up to my setup in a very temporary, very unprofessional looking way, but I got it hooked up, I got it working, it's tested, I tested it, and everything seems to be working exactly like I had hoped. So eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to not just neaten up that aspect of this setup, I'm actually going to more or less rearrange this whole thing into a much more neat, much more professional looking, and much more user friendly, much more useful way. And such that it will be easier for me to use this as I actually intended. The point is, at some point in the future, I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging of my setup here. And during that time, I probably won't be streaming because everything will be in shambles for at least a couple days. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that, but sometime in the relatively near future, certainly within the next couple months or so. Just a bit of warning ahead of time. So, I'm here in demon-controlled territory. Got this guy shooting something at me. He's beyond my range, though. And yeah, let's see what we have. That is a big guy. Look at that. At least this is near a checkpoint, so. This was the guy that was throwing these balls at me before, I think. Actually, this is a boss. It straight up has a health bar and a name. This is not like Wrath. This is some other sub-boss, I guess. And I don't mean a sub as in a Subway sandwich sub. I mean... my humor is unimpressive and uninteresting as always. Ow. Wow, if that third hit had actually hit me, I would have been dead at that point. Ow. Alright, this guy's not messing around. What? Apparently I couldn't dodge when I was in my throwing animation. Something to take into consideration, I guess. I'm always disappointed with the range of this whip. I always seem to be out of range a little bit of what I'm trying to hit. Okay, it hit me while I was healing, so I guess it didn't ultimately do any damage. After the healing was initiated, I mean. Okay, now I'm out of these respite things. Ow. Now remember, I am very close to the last checkpoint, so there's no reason for me to use any items. Because I'll come back with full health and all my healing flask. So yeah, I was actually pretty impressed with the results of this little device here. It worked exactly as I'd hoped. And yeah, games, these, I just tried the Sega Genesis on it. I tried Sonic 1 and Streets of Rage, I think. And yeah, these Sega Genesis games running with RGB SCART on a CRT monitor, on a CRT TV, excuse me, actually look pretty darn good. And not surprisingly, it looks quite a bit different than it does running through the open source scan converter to this OLED TV of mine, but it's interesting. It actually looked quite a bit sharper on that TV than I expected. Then again, I never got to experience this, being someone who lives in North America back in the day. At best, I played at Sega Genesis games using composite cables, and at worst, RF. And yeah, as a result, this is quite an experience. Hey look, I can actually get these things without going back there. Interesting. Now, here's the question. Can I actually hit this guy from here? Will we ever get close enough to be within range? I bet a door is going to block my exit. One of those ghost doors, so if I go down there, I won't be able to just jump my way up here. As you can see, I have 6 of those flask things. I'm actually not that far away from being able to use my Havoc form either. Yeah, he's just hanging out there. He's not going to come. Yeah, I need to get better at nailing down the timing. See, look at that fire door. Look at that. That was a lot of damage I just did. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And when it's purple like that, that means it's arcane damage. Resulting from a perfect dodge. Now this is how I'm supposed to do it. There we go, look at that. And a charge attack also counts as arcane damage. In that case, the numbers were orange. And yeah, the charging up the blade also counts as arcane damage. Interesting. I mean, it is literally a charge attack, so it should, but still. I guess it's interesting that I never noticed that until now. And when it's white, it's just regular damage. There we go. Oh, I got another one of those. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that it's one of those side bosses that will give you an essence of a chosen, but still. Large lurker cache. Okay, I'll take that. But see how much better I did there? I think I only used 2 of those healing things. I think a lot of it came down to the fact that I was doing a lot more regular damage with my whip, which meant I was actually gaining some of that health back with each hit I landed. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Okay, that's worth a lot, but I only got 1 of them. So, what I could do, once I get enough souls, that is I could go back and buy a bunch of these artifacts and upgrade one more of my items to max, because I have another Essence of the Chosen, which is what you need. One of my augments, that is. Okay, that's interesting. The little skull icon is is leading me away from this area. What's down there? Nothing I can get to. Let's see what this does. Okay. That's one less of those I have to buy. I have not run into a single human in need of rescuing in a while. Huh. Okay. So I just opened up another shortcut. Okay. But still, it is leading me away from that area. Maybe that leads in the direction of another boss? I don't know. It seemed like there's a lot of enemies over there. Oh, that guy again. I'm gonna have to face him anyway. Dagnammit. Here's what I can do. If I can avoid aggroing him... Nope. I was gonna say, if I can avoid aggroing him, I could possibly take out these smaller guys first. I did do a perfect dodge and counter, but he was blocking my attack, so it didn't count. Okay, we don't want to just follow those things. Okay. That'd be bad, because those lead to grindy bits that will grind me 2 bits. The problem is that the guys he summons, not only does this guy have a shield, so does the guys he summons. They don't have a shield, but they can block. And the point is that it makes this fight especially difficult and annoying. Well, I guess you could look at it, if you're really confident, as a way of harvesting a whole bunch of souls and maybe even some items. Okay, I was not able to get that thing. There we go. When he blows his horn to call in reinforcements, he's vulnerable to being attacked. So you should keep that in mind. There you go. Just keep dodging. Keep waiting for an opening. We should be able to beat this guy. He is annoying, but he's not impossible. I mean, that's obvious. I've beaten him a few times already, but still. Yeah, the boomerang may only be doing chip damage, but still, the way I see it, every little bit counts. Especially when it's also setting him on fire. Still need to dodge, though. Doesn't matter how close he is to death, he can still kill you very quickly. He can kill you a lot faster than you can kill it. Let's just put it that way. Even at this point. There we go. Got him. Alright. Now that this area is cleared out, let's take a look at what we have to do. So we got these things going this way. And it looks like we have to freeze them to get up there, maybe? Looks like they have that stuff on them. Hey, I can crawl into here, can't I? Oh wait, I think that's where I came from. Never mind. Thought I found a secret, but no, I didn't. That was close. Alright. I think the issue was I still had the right analog stick clicked in. Wait for it. No. Still. Too soon. That's what I was afraid of, folks. Which means I have to fight all those things all over again just to get back there. In order to ensure that actually got up there. I should have switched my fire affiliation. That way I could have just blaze jumped up there. My fire form, whatever. Ah, crap. I mean, maybe I'll have my Havoc form so I can just waste those guys. The problem is if I do that again, there goes all that Havoc. At least I don't have to fight this guy again. That's something, right? Looks like there's stuff up there. At least there's a pathway up there anyway. Okay. Yeah, I have my Havoc form. Alright. It's done way laced to this guy. He is taking longer to kill than I thought. Come on, deactivate. There we go. A sliver of Adamite. Sure, I'll take that. Why not? There we go. Okay, so. Now. Oh. I guess that works too. What's down there? Death. Okay. Don't go down there. Alright, unfortunately I did use up most of my Havoc meter on that guy, but whatever, I was, not wanting to put up with that. I think I just activated a checkpoint. No, it saved the state, so I opened up a shortcut there. This is probably an area I've already been through, but I don't know. Let's take a look here. I think this area looks familiar. I think. Oh yeah, it totally does. Hey look, I guess I didn't need to use that gear. I could just use... oh, whatever. Let's, I think I know exactly where I am. I think. Anyway, I had considered doing an additional stream tomorrow, which I normally don't do, but unfortunately I'm going to be going into work a lot earlier tomorrow than usual, so that is no longer possible. And like, I'm going to have to leave for work 15 minutes before I would even normally start my daily stream. These guys are probably going to be annoying. Oh, it's this guy who can copy himself, okay. I got a little too cavalier with my health there. Probably wasn't smart. Alright. Always be on the lookout for secrets. Always be closing. What? Let's take... Alright, one moment. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize my batteries were running low. I have it plugged into the quick charger I use for my phone. And I should be able to continue. Also, a quick note, I do have some fans on, as it's an unusually cool and not humid day outside, so I decided to just sort of replace the air in this hot, humid apartment, hot, humid place of mine with some nice cool air from outside. And you may or may not be able to hear that coming in through the microphone, but regardless, it is what I'm doing, and hopefully this place will be a lot cooler and less humid by the end of the day. And less stale, too, as well.
You feel that? The vibrations of power that emanate from it.
No, but feeling isn't my strong suit. That said, I recommend avoiding it.
Why?
If I may be blunt, what brews within is not part of your mission.
Interesting.
Which means I should probably take it out anyway. Okay, so this is probably another instance in which it's going to come at me as soon as I walk out that window. Walk onto this ledge. Let's test it. Oops, maybe not. It gets awfully close to me. Maybe I could hit it with this thing. Definitely some heavy vibrations here. Okay, so now I know where to go, at least. I have to go there. The problem is that this is a very confined space that thing is in, and also, we got those things lying around there, luring me to them. How close is the nearest checkpoint? That's a real question. Because if it's close enough, it might not be that big of a deal. It's not close. Okay. In fact, we even have a loading screen here. So here's the situation. I have to get to that subway station from here before that thing can suck me up into the air and kill me. Now, I don't know when it actually triggers its attempt to attack me. Looks like it's coming at me there. So it looks like it'll come at me as soon as I walk out onto that ledge. But as you can see, this is a pretty confined space. Ideally, we want it to be all the way over there. That would give us the best chance, that would give me the best chance of actually making it to the subway station. Okay, let's try it now. Okay, I am running. There's a checkpoint here. And actually activated before I even got to safety, so if it killed me, it would have just spawned me there. Okay, things are good. Now, technically, this also means it'd be easier for me to go out and grab those things. But is it worth it to me? Probably not. I think what I want to do is I want to find a way to destroy whatever is inside that tornado, and then go out and grab those things in safety. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need to smash this thing over to there. Okay, it's just sort of, Dagnammit. I accidentally shifted away from the rock thing, and now it killed me somehow. I don't know. So yeah, so what we want to do is we want to get it so that thing is on the... stay stationary on the button. That tornado is going to keep sucking it upward. Okay, so the tornado is clearly following me. Let's just make that clear right off the bat. It is not following the block. It's following me. So what I need to do is I need to knock it into the block without actually... Why is it over here now? Okay. See? There we go. Now this creates another issue, and that is that I have to get back over there. But that thing's going to move. Because the tornado is going to follow me, it's going to cause that thing to lift up. That's going to undo what I just did. Just like that. Now, if I could freeze that door as it's closing, before it closes, that would be one thing, but I can't. Alright. Nope. Not gonna cheat. Not gonna be able to do that. Here's the problem though, if I do this, it just carries it over there and then drops it. What I need is some way to pull that thing towards me. Unfortunately, I don't have that. Conversely, what would also be helpful is if I had some means of getting back over to that side other than heat through there. Because then the tornado wouldn't carry that thing over there. But, alas, there does not appear to be any way of doing that. So, now, one thought I have is if this thing is within range of my boomerang thingy, I could switch over to the ice character, freeze it in stasis, and then run over there during that time period, switching back over to rock, of course. And hopefully it will stay frozen to the ground. That's my thinking. The problem is I risk getting sucked up and killed. You see, I'm holding down left trigger, but I'm not within range of it. How close do I have to be to lock on? And can I do it while not being directly underneath the grating there? Okay, it's directly over me, and yet I'm still not within range. So that's not going to work. Okay, so, another idea. I can freeze it while it's over here, then hammer it across. Unfortunately, the stasis does not actually last that long. See? And it also prevents me from moving it. If I could see where the tornado was, I could possibly dart across there before it actually gets to that part, but it's going to wind up taking that path anyway, so I don't know. Really, the only clue I have to how close it is the vibrations coming through the controller. Let me cycle through this stuff to see if I have a shard that increases my running speed. I do not. Chances are that wouldn't work anyway, but it's always good to check just in case. You see? Now maybe if I was actually running the whole time that would have worked, but somehow I doubt it. All right. Okay, I'm running. 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 Nope. Thankfully, I do have this shopkeeper nearby. Let's see here. What do you got? Attack speed. Okay. Well, folks, apparently the thing that I was looking for doesn't actually exist. Oops. That doesn't, that's not good. Alright. So that's not going to work. Okay, so the other idea that I have would be to get it to suck it over, pull this thing over here, knock it out of the range. Yeah, maybe I can do that. But, no, that thing's blocking it. This, thing right here is blocking it. I was thinking if I could knock it over here while it's in the air, it would drop. But no, that's not a thing. And it always goes over there. Okay, so maybe I can push it over here when it's sort of halfway up. Something tells me that's not going to work either. Get over here. Okay, so here's my thinking. I knock it over there like this. And then I run over there, but before it pulls it up all the way, I slam it with this thing to knock it all the way to the other side and away from the grating while it's before it gets all the way up and thus is blocked by that bar there. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually move it, so I'm afraid I can't do it like that. Just thought maybe if I freeze it while it's moving towards it, but then it would stop moving. So that's not helpful either. Yeah. Nope. Thing about it is that I have not looked up on the internet how to solve any of this stuff. So it's just me slowly and sloppily figuring it out eventually. But this thing is really stumping me. I may have to look this one up, folks. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the other idea I have is to just sort of strike that thing with this, and then quickly change back. But I think that's going to get me killed. Yeah, that will get me killed for sure. Actually, you know what? Getting killed may not be the worst idea, because if I remember correctly, this thing was actually dropped. It was over here when I respawned. Here's the problem, though. How can I... That button is in the middle. And if I were to hit it with the hammer, it would almost certainly slide past where that button is. I don't know. Okay. I think I did it. Look at that. I froze it in place, and I quickly changed back. Okay. I figured it out without having to look it up. I just needed to be willing to risk it.
I'm ending this here.
You know what would be nice if I had access to a what do you call it? A checkpoint before I was expected to fight that thing. Honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Mistress? Smell it. Fuel. Could be useful. No, you read my mind.
light breathing.
Fuel from what? And how could it be useful? Okay, this is some sort of pump, right? Set that on fire. Set the tornado on fire. What do you... Can I kill it?
Congratulations on your victory, mistress. I hope it was worth risking everything. Did you hear it? I heard only your screams and a monster died.
Perhaps. Or perhaps the universe holds much more mystery than I ever imagined.
What does that mean, mistress?
Okay, can you go
Test
away?
philosophy.
There we go. Sorry, but that thing was interrupting my ability to do stuff. Okay, now I can go grab these things in peace. So apparently killing it was actually very easy. Just set it on fire. Try setting it on fire. No, but seriously, let's go grab this stuff. So that's good, no more tornado. Once I'm done grabbing this stuff, I'm gonna hit up that checkpoint. How's that sound? Ooh, a free upgrade point. I'll take that. So I guess I have to go in there and then... Alright. The way that there are holes in some of these buildings almost make it look like I could probably get up there somehow. Problem is that is a little bit too high for me to jump to. Nothing. But if you look, there's clearly a hole I could fit through. That's clearly an interior space that's up there, but the problem is I don't think I can get there from here. Maybe I should just resign myself to having to pause this playthrough while I play through Control and Gears of War 5 and come back to it later. Because I kind of don't want to rush through it. I kind of do want to explore these areas. First of all, can I put out this fire? Because that's annoying. Nope. I cannot. Oh well. I might be able to get up to there. Nope, I can't. Okay. Let's go into here. It might lead me around. We'll see. We shall see. It leads me down, anyway.
We're safe for now, but you're an idiot if you think anything ahead will be easy.
Are you ready for another round with Wrath, mistress?
Second and last. I owe him a proper beating.
Okay. Does that mean I'm gonna face off against Wrath now? I hope so. I have pretty much full health, and I have 6, oops. 6 of these healing flasks. Hit up this checkpoint first. And when I kept respawning that, because I'm bad at this game. That's annoying. Come on. Can we not do that, please? Alright, going up. What are you cackling at?
Who knew the apocalypse would have so many elevators? Must you
I was humming elevator music.
Are you suggesting the Great Fury does not enjoy the pleasure of my company?
Pleasure is not what I use.
You wound me, mistress. Have I not been the voice of guidance on this mission?
I will admit, you are not completely useless.
You flatter.
That's almost a compliment.
Don't get used to it.
Sounds like a terrible battle. Which means we'll be running headlong towards it.
You're learning!
Why does Fury have the Eye of Sauron on her chest? Isn't that what that looks like? I wonder if I have to sit through this cutscene every time. That is a big thing. Watch Fury take out all these guys in a cutscene. That guy got stepped on. Oh no. Got smashed with a giant sword.
Especially when you're this angry.
Fury versus Wrath.
Reality, I could have loved you, Fury.
That's creepy. I failed to dodge that attack. Alright, so right now I'm just trying to observe its attack patterns, and the point is I don't expect to beat him on my first try. Not that I won't take it if it happens. Theoretically, I should be able to. He's actually taking a lot of damage, so I suppose he has a secondary form as well. I could use one of my shards to get full Havoc form. I can also use my upgrade point to get my health back, as well as the remainder of my healing flask. Oh, it's getting its health back. That's... okay, now I get it. Now I get what makes this guy difficult. And not as straightforward. He probably doesn't have a second form. He just has low health, but the ability to get it back. So I need to always be attacking him. Dagnabbit, get back here. A shard that increases my damage might actually be the ticket. Okay, that... The good news is that I'm actually getting most of my health back as well. This guy keeps running away from me, that's the problem. Oh, whatever, he's not attacking me at the moment. I speak of the devil. Come on, keep...
I told you. I invented it.
I figured you'd have a second form. Dagnammit. But then I don't know. Ah, that'll be difficult to block, to dodge. There we go. He might still have another form after this, I don't know. Remember, I am gaining some health back. Oh, that was too close. There we go. Beat him on my first try, I guess. And didn't even have to use my secret heal-up trick, because I still had health flask, or any of my shards. Hey, I guess having a main weapon that does a lot of damage and returns some of it as health is a pretty good thing to have.
Skillfully it appears. Am I still beautiful?
So not only did I beat it on my first try, I beat it in 5 minutes. Maybe I am getting better. Who knows? Clearly not me.
Thanks for the assistance.
Watching, not speaking.
Huh. We're all learning something on this little sojourn.
Cool. And I got another one of those. And it dropped me back off here for some reason. It's a little odd, but whatevs. Checkpoint time. Alright, let's smash all of these things and then head to Haven. Maker's Forge, whatever you want to call it. So that means I only have one, I'm holding up my index finger on my left hand, one more deadly sin left. Envy. I'm in quite an envious position of being hopefully near the end of this game. Interestingly, no, my theory about perhaps getting another ranged weapon did not come to pass. I had assumed that demon guy would give me one. Have a demon ranged weapon in addition to my angelic one. But no, that is not the case. Alright, what do we got here? What are you all about?
What do you need?
Upgrade weapon. Can I do that yet? No. Actually, I can upgrade this thing. Perhaps I should have done that before I faced off against that one guy. I need a chunk of adamite to upgrade it again. And then it'll be at the same level as that. Wicked adamite. Where do I get that from? Alright, so let's take a look at, now this is on my fire weapon, and this is on my earth weapon. I need 9 more demonic artifacts to upgrade this, and it will give me Wraith. It's actually not that useful. I think I'd rather have this one. Because this one I'm much more likely to have on hand. And I need fewer angelic artifacts as well. So yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's take a look at my stuff here. I'm going to swap these two things. Because I don't care enough about the Wraith for that thing to matter. The Wrath for that thing to matter. But I do care about having additional health and additional 15% damage. And since I'm going to be in fire form, because I already have a fire armor most of the time, unless a specific situation calls for it, I think this would be better. Now, I need to confirm, I need to confirm how much this stuff I'm going to need. I need 7 angelic artifacts. I don't know if I can buy that many at this point. I have enough souls, but I don't think they're going to sell me that many. That isn't what I want. Plus 20% physical damage and plus 20% health. Right, so I need 7 of them.
What's your back?
Alright, show me your wares, good creepy sir.
What would you ask? Take your time.
Yeah, I can only buy 4 of them.
An excellent choice. A wise decision.
I can now buy... Hey, I can actually buy these Chosens of Essence now. Interesting. I'm going to buy that one since I have the chance to.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Maybe that means there's no more bosses to have them. I can also buy pieces of Adamite. Well, considering I need a chunk of Adamite to upgrade Salvation again, that's not all that useful. Yeah, it's also expensive. Holy crap. I'll buy this stuff as well.
An excellent choice.
Because then I know I can upgrade both of those things. Right.
As you wish.
Now I'm not going to bother feeding my souls. Alright, let's upgrade both of these things to the next level. And again, I'm saving one as a free health thing. Alright, yeah.
Good eating. Please take your time.
Alright. So, when I get the opportunity to, I'll go buy 3 more angelic artifacts. Unless I find some along the way. And I'll be able to upgrade that one thing that's currently equipped to that to its fullest. I just want to make sure that it is equipped on the right thing. The fire weapon, getting the thing that gives me extra health and extra physical damage on that weapon. Yep, Chain of Scorn, that's the fire weapon. And it gives plus 15 physical and arcane damage and then 5% health. Okay. So right now I have 400 and potentially 477 health. Let's switch it to, no, 477 health. I don't know. Thought it would. Maybe it's supposed to be placed on my main weapon? I don't know. Okay, well, in any case, the extra physical damage on it is still useful. So, we have one last one of those things. One last deadly sin, and I assume there'll still be like a main boss to fight after that, but okay. My, isn't this thing fussy? Don't go down there. Ow. There we go. Just keep doing that. And that's how you do that. See, the more damage, the higher my attack damage with this main weapon is, the more health I get back from it. It'd be nice if I could put more than one augment on a weapon, though. Because having both that and the one on the fire weapon would be awesome to have on this same thing. My main weapon. But whatever. Let's, I guess it wants me to go that way. I can take a guess that either the next sin or maybe the last boss is in that rift where the, in front of the church. I don't actually know. Can I fire my way up there? Yes, I can. At least I think I can. I don't know. No, I don't think I can. Okay, this could be an issue. Because the game clearly wants me to go in that direction. But I don't know how to get up there. It's not just letting me freeze that wall. Yeah, I don't know. Have to find another way then. On this one, I believe I can get up. You're not so tough. All right. Well, since that tornado is no longer there, that means I can explore that one big area freely. So that's where I'm gonna go now. And what I'll do is I'll probably, after that, I'll probably use the, I'll probably use the Serpent Hole to go back towards Maker's Forge and then try to find my way from there. But you know what? I'm not going to deal with you. Yeah. Huh. That's odd. I thought there'd be something over there. Wait, it's up. Alright, I'll just keep setting this guy on fire then until he dies. Well, whatever. I managed to beat one of the 7 deadly sins today, so this is already a success as far as I'm concerned. I'm occasionally hitting it with my whip. Make sure I don't go off the edge here. That would be bad. Problem is I can't see its health bar when I'm doing this. Oh, now it's going away. Great. Use my Wraith thing. Great, now I'm dead. Stupid. That was just me being stupid, that's all. Have to make my way back here to at the very least get those souls. Those things are still annoying. They can block, they can call in reinforcements, and they can do a lot of damage, and they have a lot of health. And the reinforcements they summon can do a lot of damage, and they can block as well, so, yeah. Fight this guy again. This guy's actually a lot easier, though, because he can't block. Which means it's a lot easier for me to get my health back. Alright. Sometimes there's stuff hiding in those barrels. Sometimes. Though not often. That guy. Nope, nothing. Right. And I have my arcane form, so I'll just use that. Trying to get back up there. Not mess around with those guys in that confined space. Still blocking some of this damage, that's a problem. What the heck? That didn't last long enough. I mean, I nearly finished him off, but still. There we go. Did I accidentally unequip the thing that gave me, increased havoc duration? Let me take a look here. Nope, that's still on here. Sliver of Adamite. That's not all that useful, but whatever, I'll take it. Oops, wrong one. Checkpoint. See, no more tornado. I just want to take a quick run around here to see if there's anything I might have missed. The wind is still howling. Okay. I think there is another checkpoint somewhere around here, too. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting across that gap, that's for sure. Eek. Even if I could physically make it, no doubt there's going to be an invisible wall or barrier blocking my ability to get to the other side. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I would think that'd be there'd be some hole in the wall where a human would be hiding. Could this be something? No. Not only asking questions, but answering them as well. That's how the pros do it. I'm not crazy until I start arguing with myself to the point why a brawl breaks out. So, don't worry, I haven't gotten to that point yet. What's down there? Oh yeah, that thing. Well then. As big and open as this area seems to be, it's also empty. So there was really no point in me doing this. But I never would have known that until I actually looked, so yeah. Okay. Let's go find a fast travel point. Get a gold burger while we're at it. That sounds good. Checkpoint. Actually, is there anything down here I could get? Kind of seems like there would be a secret hidden down here, but no, there isn't. That's unfortunate. Ah, crap. You again. And you. Okay, so apparently the fast travel point is not in this area. Maybe it's down here. No, it's not there either. I am keeping an occasional eye on the chat window to see if anyone pops in. So far, nothing, but you never know. A lot easier to do this without that tornado. I am a master of stating the obvious. Here you go.
Good eating. Please take your time.
Where is that one area? Chasm Overlook? Let's go there. Because there's a bunch of enemies in that area that might lead to something. I mean, I don't need to go to Maker's Forge. Well, I could check back with this guy when I get there and see if he has more angelic artifacts to sell. What, I need 4 more of them? 3 more of them? I don't know. He doesn't have an unlimited number of them to sell at any one point in time. Oh dear.
Good eating. Take your time.
Nope.
As you wish.
Nothing yet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Okay, what the heck happened there? I was sandwiched between those two things, and I was at full health, and then I was dead. Great. The most annoying aspect of this is the loading screen I have to sit through now. Because I did just come out of a save point, so I should be able to go right back there immediately, but still. That's annoying. I kept trying to use the health, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, so don't get sandwiched between those two. I think that's the moral of that lesson. Moral of that story. Better believe I'm going to get my health back. My souls back, I mean. And I have more down there I can get as well. What? Where did they go? Where did my souls go? Crap, they just disappeared on me. I destroyed the thing. It should have given me them back. Why didn't it, though? Okay, so I can at least get back up here with that thing. Alright, maybe this will give it to me. Nope. Oh yeah, there it is. Never mind. I'm good. I'm good. can get out of panic mode, I guess. Alright, so that's interesting. There really wasn't anything over here. I always worried about forgetting. I'd been worrying about me forgetting to come back here because there might have been something here, but no, there's nothing. Just a few enemies and a few items, but this is not something that leads to like a larger area. Which is what I thought would be the case. I mean, it looks pretty large, doesn't it? No, it's not. Appearances in this case are very deceiving. We can get back up here this way. Alright. So this is kind of a waste of time, I guess. Oh well. At least I'm still close to that checkpoint.
What would you ask of these
Serpent hole.
Take your time.
We are going to go back to Maker's Forge. One thing, I want to make sure that that's the fast travel point that I go back to. But the other thing is, I think this will lead me closer to where I'm supposed to go. At least in where I am right at the moment. I think I'm supposed to go into that tear that's in front of that church. And if I'm correct, what I'll do is I'll go to the checkpoint that's near that and then end my stream there. Yeah. Right, can I buy anything? Can I buy the things I'm looking for?
Take your time.
Gonna sell me it? No?
As you
Alright.
wish. Do make sure they scream, horseman.
So it's leading me in this direction. The reason why I'm not just going to where that church is, one thing I'm not entirely sure if I remember which fast travel point will lead me there, but it's also, I'm not sure if that's actually the place it wants me to go. So I'm gonna go follow this skull here. It'll take me down to this area. And yeah. I don't know. The skull never seems to lead you in the direction of a fast travel point. It's always leading you in the direction of the long way of where you're supposed to go. Or on foot, I guess I should say. Oh, here's another fast travel point, I guess. Oh, well. Okay. It's leading me towards that thing. So that's where we'll go. Now, I probably could be getting some health back by taking out those guys, but kind of just want to get going. Ow. Alright, I'll take out these guys then. Getting a lot of health back here. See those numbers that are popping up? I'm getting 6% of that back with each hit. And 6% of like 240 is a significant amount. Not that I'm doing that much every hit, but still. I remember when this area gave me so much trouble. Guess it wasn't really that long ago. I wonder if there's any areas near here where I could use my ice power thingy to explore, get to an previously unreachable area. I mean, that area looks kind of bluish, but no, I'd say it's more green. Sorry there. I've never been in this part before, I don't think. Got whatever that thing is. Oh, there's that human I could never find a way to get to. Somewhere over there. So I have been in here. Anything I can, like, lock onto here? Alright. So I'm going to try to get up there. That's what I'm going to try to do here. Seems like this should be something, but it's not. Okay, you are annoying. Nope. Strange, I haven't had to use this electricity thing for any puzzle solving. Other than the flying thing, of course, but you'd think I'd use it to, like, turn on machinery that's out of power or something. Missed opportunity that they didn't do that. In my opinion. Which is, of course, the only one I have. Alright, okay, so this doesn't seem to be leading me towards where that guy is. However, it is leading me towards that thing, so that's good news. So yeah, so what I'm going to do, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend the next few minutes trying to get to where that guy was. And then I will end this video right before I'm about to head into that chasm, which I believe is where this game is leading me. Hey look, there's a thing I missed up there. Yep, that is exactly where this game is leading me. Okay. Impressive looking church, I guess. Now look at that. I can grab that thing too. Fragment. Okay, that's not all that useful, but I'll take it. I can buy not just slivers, but fragments and even pieces. I can't buy is chunks. And whatever that thing that's after chunks is. Nightmare, I guess. I don't know. I'm going up here to get to the other side, so I can grab whatever that thing is. Well, I guess it's one less of those I need to buy. No, that's not gonna break. And there's nothing over here. Alright. I'd have to be quite negligent for those things to kill me at this point. Because one hit on one of them gets back all of the health that they take away with one of their hits. Okay, so how to get to that one guy? That is the question. To tell you the truth, I don't really know. Obviously, there must be a way to get there. They're not just going to have a guy screaming with no way to get to him. Question is, what is that way? As a quick reminder, the guy is up there. You need proof? There, that's him screaming. So, how do I get up there? Maybe I'm supposed to hit that car. Nope. I'm looking for any crawl space, any hole in the wall, any hole in the ceiling that I could potentially use to get up there. As I explore the immediate vicinity of that spot. I think I'm going to go outside here and hang a right. Creepy invisible guy trying to creep up on me. I remember this area, that's for sure. Alright. Now take a look at those air curds there. Now I have not yet figured out a way to even get over to there, let alone make use of those things, so maybe that's the secret. I don't know. Yeah, but it's just gonna still give me trouble. Nope. There we go. So I'm thinking I might be able to get up there from here. Well, I'm thinking that it's somewhere in that building. I have to get in there somehow. The most dramatic way I could think of would be somehow using those air currents that are up there to fly across that gap somehow and then get in there, but that seems a little unlikely. But I don't know what the likely way is. Is that slightly easier? Alright. Okay, so that thing does recharge. Okay. That's good news. If I fall down from here, I'll actually take damage and respawn back up here. Okay, it actually worked that time. Alright, so let's go this way. Unfortunately, I can't use this to get over there. And that just leads down there to where I already was. Is anything I can get up to there? I don't think so. Heh. I definitely remember exploring this area. I was very hesitant to leave here before I was convinced that there was nothing left. Understandable considering how difficult it was to get up here. Alright, I could lock onto 5 targets, but don't need to lock me onto 4. Interesting. Yep. Let's go down here. No, that's not going to do me any good. Huh, interesting. I don't know how in the world are you supposed to get to that guy? If there is a way, it's not obvious. Of course, I guess that's the point of it being a secret, eh? I hear little birdies chirping. Alright, so I believe that guy is somewhere in this building right here. The problem is that getting inside there... Like, if I could find a way to get over there, maybe that would do it. But I kind of doubt it. Kind of doubt it. I mean, I could try. Well, at least I was able to get down anyway. It's a pickle, I tell you. It is a pickle. I guess I can't break the vending machine. Hi there, little booger. Guess it came from there. Okay, that's what that is. Alright, It leads back to there, so that's not going to help me. At least not with this particular thing I'm trying to do. Loading screen. Great. Maybe the answer is simpler than I've been thinking. Maybe the answer is somewhere in here. Well, not simple, I mean closer. Closer, excuse me. Problem is, I can't even land on that there ledge. I don't know. A number just popped off of somewhere. Maybe that little buggy got hit by something, I don't know. Nope, that didn't do anything. I can almost see through it. I mean, I can see through it, and I can almost see something meaningful over there. Not quite. It looks like pipes, though. So maybe that's the answer. Maybe I should just follow whatever pipes I can find and hope for the best. I mean, those are some pipes, but they don't lead to anything. I'm gonna head this way, because at the very least, this is the direction I'm supposed to go anyway. Maybe the answer is on this side, actually. There has to be a way in. I'm taking that for granted here. But I think that there has to be a way in. And I think I'm gonna have to take out whatever that thing is. And that might lead me there. And that has to be it. That has to be it. There has to be a way in there from that side. That's the only side I haven't explored yet. Now this doesn't particularly scare me. Even though it probably should. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so let's take a look over here. There's a hole in the ground there. But that doesn't lead me to where I want to go. At least I don't think. Can I do anything with this thing? Okay, so it doesn't look as though there's a way to get into that building from this side. But I could go down that hole and maybe find a way up there from there. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, I know where I'm supposed to go, so I can always just get to a fast travel point and get back up here pretty easily, but yeah. Let's take a look here. Oh, I'm aiming for is down there. And no, it's just going to do that. Okay, so I can't do that. Alright, yeah, I don't... Yeah, it seems like a needless thing that this game has. It should just let me fall down there. Or at least glide down there. There's where that ship was. Quick reminder that this is an interconnected area. World, I guess. Is there something over here? If there was, I've already gotten it. Maybe I'm supposed to get there from this basement. These are the catacombs where all those annoying skeletons are. I don't necessarily think they scare me anymore. Because they don't. This is just wasting time. I have a gate right here. Dagnam, I keep picking the wrong one. Alright, heal up. Another gated area. a piece of adamite. I can actually use that. So it was worth coming down here then. Just for that. Right? Maybe? No. It wasn't. It's a chunk of adamite I need. I don't know. Hey, get back here. Look at this area. Didn't lead me to where I wanted to go, but still, it's an example of something I missed before. I do realize that I'm over the 2-hour limit mark that I was aiming for. And I was also very close to dying there. Dagnammit. That's why I fought that one thing. And now I can't get back to the area where I was. Checkpoint at least. Another secret. Eventually one of these secrets I think is going to lead to where that guy is. That's my thinking anyway. No, not there. Alright. I feel like I'm wasting time. I'm just gonna get to the checkpoint again. If I can find it, that is. There we go. That's unfortunate.
Good eating. Please take your time.
Alright. This will put me right in front of the portal to where I'm supposed to go. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it when people take out time out of their day to watch my streams. Just as a quick reminder, I stream like this just about every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Except for Friday and Saturdays, I guess. Which means I will see you back here on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Darksiders 3. And I also do my Monday night streams on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this coming Monday, I will be doing some more Game Pass games, including Blazing Chrome. So look forward to that. But yeah, this has been Darksiders 3. On Sunday, I will go into that portal in front of the church, and hopefully what should be the last area of the game. So I'll see you back here on Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, take it easy.